You know that famous saying that says, the world is a mystery, we all don't know where we belong. Well, I hope you don't, because I just made it up. Mafia! What? Welcome to Swedish Couch Mafia. My name is Benny MJZ. I'm here with a new video. Ensure that you subscribe and ring the notification bell to get informed whenever I post a new video, just like this one. Today I'll be talking about my 5 immigration tips, and I'll be giving you an exclusive into my 2 hours in the country of Netherlands. Wouldn't it be nice if we all didn't know where we belong? Like Tomani, Akuna, I don't know. If you come to think of it, actually none of us were there when we were born, because the names on your birth certificate don't reflect the names that you have right now. At least for me, I have about 17 names on my birth certificate. You know, I have these kinds of parents that are very generous with names, or they are pretty undecisive, so they just baptize you with everything. Kwata. And I had to both have a passport and not have a passport at the same time for the last 23 years of my life. You get what I mean, eh? Because the names on my passport are not the names in my ID, and they are different from the names of my birth certificate. So how can you tell me that I belong in Uganda? I may be Swedish, but because all of us have somewhere we belong, you know, when we go somewhere we don't belong, we become immigrants if we intend to stay there permanently, which is called immigration. But if we are going temporarily, like if we have our money, we're going to visit, vacation, no, you go, tourist. Immigration is not something that started with me or will end with me or you. It's something that we trace back to the book of Genesis. God chased Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden, which was their home. So basically, he told them to immigrate to another place. Moses took the Israelites to a promised land, immigration. Jesus himself moved from Bethlehem to Egypt, Egypt to Nazareth, and so many other places in between, immigration. And in history, back in my primary, they told us that my kind, the kind of my people, the Baganda, we came from South Africa. So I think we foresaw what would happen, apartheid and all, and we're like, we are not ready. So we moved north and settled in the country that we are in right now. And there was all sorts of other stories that were told and foretold of immigration. The Americans, Columbus moved from wherever he came from. He went and discovered America. So basically, all Americans are immigrants. Here are my 5 tips on immigration. You have to do this. It's difficult leaving your homeland for another country or region or nation. But as difficult as it is living, it's also difficult to live in the country you have. So the only way you can manage is to be open to change. Don't try and bring your from your country and bring it to other people's country. That's not how it works. Try to incorporate yourself in society. Don't be too rigid. Things work differently in other parts of the world. For example, time management. In my country, when you come early, they will laugh at you for the next 6 months. See your life. In Sweden, when you come late, that is a reputation spoiled. So things are different. Don't try and bring your late karma bonds to Sweden and expect that, oh, Bambi, he's an immigrant. The worst mistake you can do as an immigrant is try and create your own cocoon of people that look like you. We are from the same country, we have the same color, speak the same language, so life is good. Get out of your comfort zone. The whole point of making it in a new nation, a new country, is getting out of your comfort zone. So don't try and create another culture, a subculture in another country. Just try and incorporate yourself in society with the locals, you know, get to know them, get to know what they like, get to know their food, enjoy their food. Don't just eat it, enjoy it. If you move to a country where you already know the language, good for you. But if you move to a country that has a completely different language from your own mother tongue or a language that you're used to, try and learn the language, because that's the only way you'll be able to communicate. From the country I come from, we survive on suspicion, always expecting the worst. We are living in a war zone that has no bullets. And that's not how you should treat a new country. Don't live on suspicion like the Ugandans, okay? Always expect the best, but even if you get the worst, always deliver the best. Wow. Can't believe I just said that. But can I repeat it? Yeah? I said, never mind. Culture shock is basically you move to a new nation and you're scared because things are new, language is new, you have no friends, you have no family, it's like it's like you're a newborn baby, you don't know how anything is done. So you kind of get depressed, you kind of get fearful and emotional, but don't fear this. This is part of the process. Within your first 6 months, you feel like an outsider. Yes, you pretty much feel like nothing is working out, but don't fear this. It's just part of the process. The only advice I have for you is go do what the locals are doing. Start with the easy things, easy steps to make a friend, get out. Like for example, in Sweden, they do a lot of jogging. So go buy trainers, go out and jog. You may go in the park, meet a person, share a story, make a friend. That's how it's going to start. And that's how you're going to beat culture shock, the moment you've all been waiting for. I had 2 hours in the country of Netherlands. There is something that comes with things that are too quick, Like I have 1 day, 2 hours, 30 minutes, It always blows my mind how much you can do in a short period of time. But when they give you 10 years, nothing accomplished. Why? Can somebody explain? I'm waiting. These 2 hours, I felt accomplished. 1, because I had a background with the Netherlands. 2, because it was the very first country I stepped on my journey. It's kind of like the first time you kiss a girl. You never forget the first times, right? My high school back in Uganda had a Netherlands background. We had a pastor from Netherlands who came and opened a school in my country. It was called Namgongo Secondary Vocational School. The name is too long, just like every other Ugandan thing. This was an amazing school. It shaped my life. It gave me the confidence. It developed my talent. And I really love this school. So I feel like I know the Dutch. I feel like I know them. I feel like I know them. I just feel it. If you don't know the country Netherlands, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Number 1, it is the world's 2nd largest producer of agricultural products. Comes after USA, just like every other thing. USA. But before you start saying, second, have you seen the size of Netherlands? I mean, look at it. Just look at it. And it comes second to USA. Do you know how many Netherlands can fit in the USA? 2, Netherlands has the most advanced food industry in the world. Again, have you seen the size of Netherlands? Netherlands has 17 million people as of 2019. Mark you, not everyone practices agriculture. 17 million people. Have you seen the size? Guys, let's get serious. The Netherlands is also a very peaceful country. Very peaceful. Despite of what is happening right now with the coronavirus riots and everything. But it's generally a very peaceful country, It has the Peace Palace. No competition, my friend. So I'm in the sky. and I saw the landscape of this great nation called Holland from the sky. It looked like a painting. Someone was reading to work. But anyway, I land. Schiphol Airport. There I am, getting off the plane, entering into the airport. Very big airport. When you get lost, no one blames you, okay? Because 90% of the people in the airport don't know what is going on. They don't know where they are going. They know where they are going, but they don't know where. You get? Anyway, being in an airport is interesting. You have a connecting flight. For those of you who don't know what a connecting flight is, you should buy an air ticket. Very many people are coming into the airport. Very many people are leaving. So you see all people. You see Arabs, you see Indians, you see black men, you see white men, you see all kinds of people, and it's exciting. You're hearing a lot of languages. You don't understand what they're saying, but you wish you understood, and you're very happy. You have a smile. It's your first time in any other country apart from your own. So many languages, including your own. Hearing your own language in another country for the first time seems like you've struck gold. It seems so majestic, Although it was an argument, this woman came. Ate nabagambye mwakapakinze. Kakati temwakatademu kati. Kati ate yesemana mugambye akateekemu. Ugandans never disappoint. Never. We get on plane. Now, the Ugandans were about 3. This lady and some other 2 gentlemen. And of course, they are talking on plane. Wetunatukire Stockholm. No, wetunatukire Stockholm. But anyway, I left a souvenir in Netherlands, Schiphol Airport. Don't worry, I flashed. I can't forget to flash. That was it for me today with my video about immigration and my 2 hours in Netherlands, a country so peaceful, so beautiful, so small, yet so advanced. Please remember to subscribe, ring the notification bell, never to miss any video. Be sure to go to the description down below and download yourself some good Swedish music from Fredrik Lindholm. Bye-bye. Catch you next time.